Hello everybody, it's LacyLena, and in today's video we are building a modern home for a family in Henford-on-Bagley. I don't know why I decided to build it in Henford-on-Bagley, but I did. And I tried to make this house look like a modern farmhouse, like on the exterior, but I don't think it really ended up looking like a modern farmhouse. But what do I know? I don't know anything about architecture like at all, so I could be very wrong about that, but I did try. And I really like modern farmhouses, so I think I'm gonna try to do it again to see if I can succeed better that time. So I feel like it just ended up looking more just modern, and the interior is definitely just pure modern, and I love the interior. I don't like the exterior as much, but I really love the inside. It's really cute in my opinion, and I spent so long on it. I was like super indecisive about it, but I think it turned out really good in the end. So yeah, you'll see that in just a few minutes. But right now we are of course just working on the outside, and I just want to mention that the little bit right there with the glass roof in the middle sort of ish in the house, yeah, that was like highly inspired by a picture that I saw on Instagram from this simmer called Plummy Sims. So that's definitely not my idea or anything. I definitely just stole that kinda, or was just highly inspired by that person. So definitely go check them out on Instagram. I don't really know if they have like a YouTube channel or Twitter or anything, but I do know that they have an Instagram profile, so definitely check them out. And yeah, they're just super talented. I really wanted to do something with that little glass roof thing in the middle of the house because I thought it was so cool. But apart from that, I feel like my house looks nothing like their house, so it's all good in my opinion. I just feel like it's good to give credit where credit is due, you know? You should definitely do that, right? But I'm not like completely happy with the way the exterior looks. I don't really know what it is, but it's just not my favorite. I love the interior, as I told you, but yeah, not the exterior so much. I like it, but it's just not my favorite or even remotely close to being my favorite, like at all. But it's okay. And I just built it, like I just finished it like a few minutes ago, or well, like half an hour maybe. And sometimes I leave my video or the recording of my speed build and I don't really like the house so much, but then I come back the next day or whenever I'm doing the voiceover and then I like it a lot more. But since I just finished it, it hasn't really had time to grow on me yet, so I might feel differently about it tomorrow, I don't know. And I might even feel differently about it towards the end of this video, who knows, because I feel like the more I stare at a build, I kind of like it more, which is weird because that's the opposite of how I am with like selfies and stuff. Does anybody else feel that way? Like when you look at a selfie for too long, you just look like the most questionable creature on the planet, and it's not fun, it's not a pleasant experience, and you just don't want to look at it anymore and you just feel so ugly. But it's the opposite with like builds. But yeah, that's why I don't really take a lot of selfies, because I'm super insecure about myself. Yay, love that, right? I have been trying to like get better at, you know, loving myself, I suppose, and not really feeling super insecure about the way that I look, because there's really no reason to feel insecure about the way you look. You're born a certain way and it really doesn't matter what you look like in the long end, like who cares? But sometimes that is a bit hard for me to remember, so yeah. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people struggle with that same thing, so it's important to talk about it once in a while. I don't know how appropriate it is for a Sims video, but that's okay, we'll just roll with it, right you guys? Yeah, that's what we do. We just talk about really weird topics on my channel and my speed builds, because why not, right? I just kind of use my voiceovers as an opportunity to talk about literally nothing and everything at the same time, you know? Like I don't really care. Sometimes we talk about food, other times we talk about self-esteem and stuff, you know? It just depends. And I tell embarrassing stories sometimes. Yeah, that happens too. But okay, so I have something else that I just really want to mention, because I know that everyone loves Henford-on-Bagley, and so do I. I think it's a wonderful world. It's like farmy, you know, it really just captured what it should have captured. Like it's a very nice world and I like it a whole lot, but the lighting in this world is so annoying and so bad. Like it's really just blue and like cold toned, which I hate, and I think it's really ugly. I don't know if you can like tell, I bet you can, but yeah, I don't like it at all, and it really bothers me, and that's like my least favorite thing about the world. And also a lot of the lots really don't have good lighting, like at all. Like the lighting on this lot is so bad, and it really bothers me so much, because when you do videos and stuff and share your builds on the internet, you really just need good lighting. Like, I never cared about it before I started sharing my builds, but now it's like all I care about. And it's just really frustrating that a lot of the lots just do not have good lighting, like, at all. It's really, really annoying. And I know that we just moved on to the kitchen and the interior and everything like that, and I should probably talk about it, but I'm gonna do that in just a few seconds. But I just need to complain about lots and lighting in The Sims 4 just a little bit longer, okay? Because it really bothers me. Because the lighting on maybe like 70% of the lots in The Sims is really, really bad. Like, so trashy, okay? It's so bad. You can't like build anything on it and have it look good because the lighting is just way off. And I think the reason why it's so bad is because like the Sims team doesn't really think about that, because they don't have to take screenshots and make their screenshots look pretty of their builds and stuff. So they don't think about the fact that a lot of us just focus on building in this game and we like to share them, and we need to have good lighting for them to look good. So they just like don't focus on having the lots have good lighting, which is really annoying, and I need them to just focus a little bit more on it. I don't know if that's like a reasonable thing for me to complain about or if it's a thing that they can actually do, but I really want that. But I doubt they're like actually gonna work on it for future worlds or anything, because why would they? Like, it doesn't matter to them, you know? So but the interior, as we moved on to just a few minutes ago or so we just did the kitchen, and I love the kitchen. It's one of my favorite kitchens I've done in a while, honestly. I think it's really nice, but I do think that it's a little bit weird that you just walk straight into the kitchen and they don't really have like a hallway type thing, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But this was just like the best way that I could do the floor plan, I guess, so I just decided to do it this way, and I hope you guys don't mind it too much, because I don't think it's like too horrible, but I do think it's a little bit weird, and it might be like a little bit cold in the kitchen and unhygienic maybe, I don't really know, but you know, it's The Sims, so it doesn't really matter like at all. And as you can tell, I chose blue, dark brown, white, and like a bit of black as the color scheme in this build, and I kind of just decided that because I chose that blue wallpaper, that's not wallpaper, but color on the wall as the accent color walls. What am I trying to say? I don't know. But I chose that color to put on one of the walls to act as like an accent wall in my house. And then I just kind of decided that I wanted to go for blue, dark brown, white, and black as the color scheme in this house, because I noticed the cool kitchen counters and I realized that I hadn't really used them in a while, so I wanted to use them in this build, and I'm happy that I used them. But I really hate the matching cabinets because they're just not cute at all and I don't like them. I don't really have a particular reason to dislike them, I just don't. So I decided to go for some shelves instead, and then I just cluttered them up, of course, and I think that looks really good, and that's kind of nice that way. I like to do that sometimes for modern kitchens, especially modern kitchens. I don't really do it for more traditional looking ones because I feel like it's more common for those kitchens to have a lot of cabinets and a lot of cabinet space. I don't know if that's just me, but that just screams old and traditional to me for some reason. I do put cabinets sometimes in my modern builds, but for the most part, or not for the most part, but sometimes I do like to just have shelves or no cabinets, and that's okay too, you know? Also, does anybody remember how in my last video I literally said that I don't talk that fast in my videos because I don't want to like mess up my words too much? Yeah, literally in this video I've been going so fast. Like, I've been talking faster than Usain Bolt can run. Like, it's been bad. It's been really bad, and I just hit my elbow on my chair, which was really bad. I'm sorry. But I'm kind of like hyper today, and I don't really know why. I guess I'm just like in a pretty good mood, but like in a weird kind of good mood, because normally I'm just kind of a super calm person and I'm not a super loud person like at all. And you guys probably cannot tell that I'm being super loud or anything, because I feel like I can't really tell through the microphone, and I also feel like I can't really tell in other people's videos when they say that they're acting different in one video to another or anything like that. But I definitely can tell that I'm in a different mood right now, and I don't know, I feel more like myself when I'm more calm. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, but it's okay, and I'm just kind of happy today because it's a Saturday, the week is almost over, and I don't have to do schoolwork until Monday, and that's nice because, as you guys know, I was like pretty overwhelmed last week because I had just started up school again and it was not very fun, and they had just like dropped an insane amount of work on me the first week, and that was not fun at all. but I finished all of that and I can just relax and just celebrate that the week is over now. But I do have a lot of stuff to do next week, so yeah, it's okay though. But this is the teenager's bedroom, and I don't remember if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but I built this house with 2 parents and a teenage girl in mind. So this is the teenage girl's room, and obviously anybody can live in this house, or this room more specifically, well, also the house in general, but anybody can live in this room. Like, it doesn't have to be a teenage girl. You can put whoever you want to have in this room. That's totally fine. And I really love this room. Like, it's probably one of my favorite rooms in the house. I mean, I love the entire house, but this room is like pretty different. Like, it's a pretty different color scheme and stuff to the rest of the house, and I kind of like it a whole lot. And I love that color, the rosy color from Dream Home Decorator. It's beautiful. I love it. Dusty Rose is probably like my all-time favorite color. I like a lot of colors, but I think Dusty Rose is my most favorite of all of them, you know? But I mean, I'm like a person who really likes colorful things and stuff, but I like the colors on the specific things to be muted. Like, I don't want them to be like a neon colored or just super overpowering colors. I just like muted colors a lot, and that's why I love dusty pink or dusty rose, whatever. And I also like dusty yellow and stuff like that. Yeah, those are definitely my favorite colors. But I still don't really know how I feel about the outside of this house. It's definitely not my favorite, but I just didn't really know what else to add to it because I feel like it was a little bland. Oh, sorry. I just hit my desk. I'm just hitting everything today. That's really bad. Oh, anyway, what was I talking about? I think I was talking about the fact that I don't really like the outside too much, but as I said, I think it's a little bit bland, and that's why I don't really like it too much. But I didn't really know what to do about it because I didn't know what to add to it, because like, I know I've been doing quite a few modern houses lately because I'm trying to get better at doing that style, but it's definitely not my forte. Like, I'm not super comfortable with the style, and I don't really know what to add to roofs to make them look more interesting, and I didn't know what to do with the like front patio is probably what I want to call it. Yeah, I feel like front patio is what describes it the best. It's a patio in the front, you know, but I didn't want to put like couches or something like that because I don't feel like you would really want to sit in the front of your house and just relax, because realistically probably a few people would be walking in front of the lot. I know that this is in the forest and kind of like far away from everything, so you would be able to sit there and not have anybody just interrupt you and, you know, bother you and stuff, but I just didn't want to do that, so it's kind of empty and boring. And I can't believe I just talked about everything but this room when we were building like the main part of it, because this is the, you know, main attraction of this house. It's the main feature, the room that's like in focus, because it's the sunroom, and that's like what you notice when you look at it from the outside, you know. And I put the living room in the sunroom, so I didn't put a TV in there because I felt like it wouldn't really fit that nicely in there. I just kind of figured that it would kind of ruin the vibes, so I didn't want to do that. I put a TV in the master bedroom though, but I don't really feel like these people are the type to really watch a lot of TV. I don't really know what they do when they don't watch TV. I mean, but also I quite frankly feel like that is none of my business. So if they want to do something else, that's completely fine. I don't know. I'm just here to build the house, and then you guys can figure out what the Sims who live in these houses like and stuff. Also, this house is one of the cases where the picture on the gallery just looks absolutely horrendous because it just didn't really photograph that well, at least not for the gallery. I don't know. I had a hard time finding good screenshots too, but especially not the one on the gallery. It's really, really, really bad. So that's kind of sad. I do wish that we could just kind of take our own screenshots and then post those as the picture on the gallery. But I feel like it would be really hard for them to implement that, because people would for sure just put pictures of literally anything but the houses or families or whatever on the gallery, and that would not be good. And I definitely understand why they don't have that, because child safety is very important, and I'm very happy that that's like their first priority. And I don't feel like I really need to say more about that. Like, you know what I'm talking about. People would for sure abuse it and just put really inappropriate things on there, and that would not be good for anybody. So yeah, I'm very happy that you can't just put whatever picture on the thumbnail of your like gallery post. So that's definitely a positive thing in my mind, but it would be nice to just be able to pick between a few screenshots of your houses. Yeah, I would like that. But here's the back patio, and as you can tell, I made like a little section away from the main part of the patio for a hot tub because I felt like that would be pretty nice. So I did that, and also I did fill up the rest of the lot with like plants and just landscaping stuff. So don't worry, it's not going to be empty, but I don't show it on camera because I don't know, I stopped recording at that point, so you won't see that, but it's fine. But the last thing that we're going to be working on is the front patio, and I really don't put a lot of stuff on there, as I said, just like a bench and a few plants. I think this video is about to come to an end, so I would just like to say thank you all so much for watching. You can download this house on the gallery, of course. My name on there is LacyLena, but give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And then I cannot wait to see you guys in 2 days for my next video because I do post videos every other day. Bye everybody!